Hi, today we're going to demonstrate how to do a hand photo, hand collage, remembrance photo. This is the package, and it is in the med room of 4JP East. And it's important to know that it is under lock and key because, of course, we don't want somebody walking off with it. You need to sign this out so that somebody else looking for it will know where to find you. This is rather cumbersome, and it's somewhat cumbersome for people to walk into the room with. Volunteers over the last year have taken the camera, left everything else in the med room on 4JP East, and just in case that family with whom they've related very well might like a hand photo. And that is more than acceptable. It would not be acceptable then to leave university hospitals with this camera in your pocket. So make sure you return it to 4JP East to this place. I'm just going to give you a tour of this box. So there's a camera. There are nice envelopes to put the photos in afterwards. Power cords, printers, and extra paper. These instructions were written for me. It starts with plug in printer, turn on printer, turn on camera. So we're going to walk you through that in its entirety, but I just wanted to give you that introduction to start. Okay, so we're going to invite a family member to sit in this chair, and we'll enter. Hi, we're palliative care volunteers. How do you do? And this is Deb Adams. She's another palliative care volunteer. We have a new program here where we take hand photos of patients on our unit. We get a picture of their hand with other members of the family, and we wondered if this would be of interest to you.
How much does it cost?
This is a free, it's a new program, and it's completely free, and you'll either end up with the photos printed, or if you have your computer, we can actually upload them to your computer as well. We can do it today, and then we can arrange to do it another day when there's more families. It's really fun. You can see here when there are more generations, the better. Some people choose to just do the two people together, husband and wife might do it together, all the kids, and then sometimes it's really meaningful when all hands on deck.
It's really kind of neat.
Oh, thanks. Well, we're just going to step over here and get it set up, and then we'll come back and take a picture.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, there's on off right there.
Yes, turn on the camera.
Okay.
What did I get myself into?
So, Marilyn, would you mind just stepping over here as a patient so we can actually get two hands in the same?
Sure. And remember to only take it of the hands because of HIPAA.
Oh, that's right. That absolutely. Would you, maybe if you could lie down, being the more limber, the other, yeah, that way. All right, okay.
Don't worry, they're taking a picture of my hands, so you'll never know.
All right. Okay, so here I am. So one of the first, what I make sure is that your rings show. So any rings? No rings, but great nail polish there. Okay, here's a ring. And then I take a sheet and try to cover any evidence of medicalness. So if I don't want their pajamas to show, I might suggest that the hand go here if there's an IV right there, or I might suggest that you cover the identification band. Sometimes our patients are pretty bruised, and so we make sure there are lots of hands on over the bruises as well. So then, and two hands would be, oh, very meaningful. Oh, yeah. Okay, complete with rubber band for hair. That's So now I've got this in focus. No, put it back. You've got rings, you've got fun nail polish, try to get another generation in there, and I can take the photo. All right. Oh, and then this, oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
I
Yes.
like the green nail.
Yeah, okay. So, Deb, would you read the
I will read
instructions?
the instructions to you. Okay. Plug in the printer to power outlet with power with the P.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, and we're really going to walk you through it like two. Well, I'm 55. I don't know how old Deb is. Okay. All right. Here we are. Plug in.
Oh, P. There's P.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
All right. I think we got it.
Now turn on the printer.
On.
On. Now turn on the camera.
Turn on the camera.
Okay, make sure photo paper is in the printer, the shiny side up.
Okay. Let's make sure it's shiny side up. Yep. It's
Okay,
shiny side
you're
up.
good to go on that. Now, oh, that's after you've taken the picture.
Okay. I
now
think
let's
we're
take the
set.
picture. Okay, here's the next cord. Now you take the camera cord C, which is what I just gave you, and you plug in camera cord C from the camera to the printer.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a C on here, and here's the C.
And for those of you who think you could take the picture, but the rest of this is too complicated, there are more than enough staff on 4JP East to help you. Now what do I do?
Okay, now you use the little arrow to navigate to the selected photo on the camera. You use the toggle, the right and left, to move through the photos.
Well, the thing to worry about is that when you've taken it, you discover that you have put in something that shouldn't be in the picture.
Just delete.
So then, yeah, you delete the picture and do it again.
You just delete it and do it again.
Yeah.
So now I hit function set
Yes.
once.
Twice.
Oh,
to
now
print the selected photo, push function set button twice on the camera.
Okay, I just hit it twice and I can hear the printer
Yep,
working.
and allow the printer to print to completion.
So for those of you, this is also a USB port, so it can be plugged right into somebody's computer who wants to take a picture, who wants this picture on their computer. And sometimes they do, they take the picture and print it for more people.
And when we say let this print to completion, it goes back and forth. How many times? 3 or 4
Oh,
times?
3 times, yeah.
You'll see different colors, and so just be patient. And then after the photo is complete, you give the photo to the family, and then once they have agreed, then delete all the photos from the camera.
And I would just, if you find that they would want it for their computer, then just let the team know and we can upload it for them.
Very nice. We have a record of your green nail polish now forever.
And then it can go in here. So I'm just going to pass it around so everybody can just enjoy.
And then once we're done, we unplug both P and C cords and return everything to the box and return it back. Pardon me?
How did you delete on the camera?
Oh, thank you. How do I delete?
Here you go. I'll show you.
Do the
Yeah.
function. She knows.
Now what you do on the function board, there's a trash can little tiny icon, and what you do is hit erase, scroll over to erase, select that, and then it's gone.
Okay, now do you understand why they had to give us these directions
Yes,
in detail?
yeah. We don't think that way.
It's hard to see the little...
Okay. And that brings us to the end of the hand collage. I think Deb and I, when we've done this, I think we still present it as a new program because that enlists people's engagement in trying out a new program. That could be discarded, but I think it sort of makes it a less weird thing. But repeatedly, families have asked how much it costs. So when two people come in with a camera, I think they're thinking that it's, like the state fair where lots of people are trying to take your picture and then make you pay later.
And then when you take it back, be sure and record the number of pictures that were taken.
That's right, because that will help us know how, when we need to replace the paper. Now, doing hand photos is not for everybody. It might be that this really speaks to some of you but doesn't speak to others, but at least now you've seen it so that you understand what to offer people and make the referral to the palliative care team to get it done. Okay, all right, I'm going to put it back.
And they could call the student or community leader, right? And leader could arrange because we should.
Correct. One time a volunteer said they really want to do it and they're only going to be here on the weekend, and that's when we brought them. All right, that brings us to the end of this segment.